Hi, this is Peter Cummings of Plan to Peak Endurance Sport Coaching, and today I want to discuss metabolic testing, specifically exercise metabolic testing, and I want to review a test that I did with Victor Dean of Victor Dean Training. Victor is getting ready to participate and compete in motocross, and his training is changing a little bit. He's going to try to focus on his cardiovascular fitness, and he wanted a little feedback and direction, and so we wanted to get some baseline numbers from him so that we can guide his training. We start the metabolic training. We had Victor on his elliptical machine, and you can see here that Victor was a carb burner. He's got a RQ value of about 0.91, 0.92. That was about typical when we got started, and a heart rate in the 130s. We had a level 6, not speed, but level, and this is his RPMs when we started. And you can see that his oxygen consumption, utilization, and his CO2 output we're tracking right here. This line represents Victor's fat burning, and this is his heart rate. So as we move further into the test on the next shot, which should be coming up any second here, you can see that Victor is maintaining that RQ at the 0.92, 0.93 level. His heart rate starting to creep up into 145s, and his body's going through waves of getting into the fat burning, a little bit of carbs, coming back on as he warms up. And now he's at level 8, just starting level 9, and he's continuing at 65 RPMs here. Now, at this point in the test, you can see that Victor his RQ has gone over 1, meaning that he is anaerobic, and you can see as his oxygen utilization went up, his CO2 caught up and basically surpassed that or crossed over. At this point, he reaches this 1.0 RQ, which we define as his anaerobic threshold, and you can see Victor's heart rate's up at 180, 179 range, and we're just starting recovery with Victor here. We brought him back down to level 3 and let him go to 65 RPMs again. He topped off at about level 11, and I think it was 80 RPMs. So then you can see, and you can see here in his fat dropped right off. He went into all carb burning. There's no fat utilization being burned. There's no fat being burned at this point. And then you can see later on in the recovery in the next slide here, his fat burning is starting to come back on. He's about to drop out of the 1.0 RQ. There's 0.9 appearing, and his fat is starting to turn back on. So what this gives us from Victor is an idea of where he's at, and we get these types of numbers from Victor, so that when he wants to train and he wants to get fit or increase tolerance of anaerobic training, he trains in level 3, and you can see that his fat utilization, his fat burning, is dropping off the mat, and he's hitting the threshold zone here. When he wants to burn some aerobic fuel, he's here, and fat burning is here. And this is the type of information that we use to create an exercise program for Victor, and that's exactly what I've done. And here's his calendar, and you can see his workouts coming up. He's got a 42-minute base builder to work on, and another weekend, and he's got a 52-minute zone 2 workout. And if Victor clicks on this, he can see exactly what he's supposed to do. Warm up for 5 minutes, 52 minutes at zone 2, which he knows to be these numbers now, and then cool down. So what we've got out of this is macronutrient utilization. He knows the heart rate zones that are going to get results, and Victor has better guidance in his training. Thanks for watching.